In Hinduism, from ancient times, we see Asuri Sampati is there. Good and bad is all right. They are products of nature. Evil is different from good and bad. When evil comes into picture, that has to be taken care only by nature and God. God takes avatar to transform these people or destroy these people. The bodily identity alone bears all the errors. So killing them, the soul is released. But evil is to be handled only by God, and it destroys the body and releases the soul to enter into the eternity. And when this evil comes into picture, it will always, Asuri Sampati is taking everything otherwise. In Hinduism itself you take, or anywhere, but anywhere you see that such thing is there, then generally, apart from good and bad, bad can be transformed. Good can be elevated. Evil is, when it comes into picture, we won't be able to handle because they have the understanding of right as wrong and wrong as right. That's why it's called adharma. They think themselves to be dharma, but they will not understand because their principle, their nature is Asuri Sampat. It's detailed discussed in the Bhagavad Gita. Asuri Sampat and Devi Sampat. Devi Sampat will understand dharma and adharma, what it is. Asuri Sampat will take adharma as dharma and dharma as adharma. Because their nature is that you conquer and they value only visible world as real. And they are something like Charuvakas who look upon the world as real. They don't take other pramanas, Shastra pramana and all, for dharma. Pramana means the proof or authenticity. Now, what they do, there is taking right, even our intellect. Most of the time within ourselves, the intellect takes good to be bad and bad to be good. And that is why samsara is continuing. Our life is continuing because we are not able to understand Nitya and Anitya. Nitya Nitya Viveka has not come. Right and wrong understanding has not dawned in us yet. So this is there at all times. That's why in Charuvaka is Rinam Kritva Gritam Pibet Basmi Bhutasya Dehasya Punaragamana Kutha. It says, how can once the body is burnt and dies away and body is one, where is coming back? Even if you make loans, doesn't matter. That their loans remain there, eat ghee only. Rinam Kritva Gritam Pibet Basmi Bhutasya Punaraganama Kutha. That is Charuvakas. They speak nicely, but they don't value. That is the pramana is, I see this, enjoy. Heaven is there, God is there, I don't see. What is seen is they only prove. Now that's why what we bring into, it may be scriptural word, Shastra Vakya, Vedas, Aham Brahmasmi, I am God myself. It may be Shastra Vakya, it has to be supported by Yukti and Shruti, Yukti, Anubhuti. Has anybody realized through this? Anubhuti. Does it satisfy human reasoning? This is there in Hinduism. There are 10 pramanas, various section of people honor the various pramanas. Commonly, Vedanta accepts these three pramanas as authentic and proof, and which can be used by human. Just because it is told by scriptures, Vedas are telling you need not follow it. We honor it. We respect it. We want proof of that reality. Somebody must come and tell me in whom I confide. Must tell, yes, I have. Ramakrishna comes and tells. On all this one he puts a seal. All Dvaita, Vishishtadvaita, Advaita, Shakta, Shaiva, Vaishnava, how many sections and parts were there? What are all the paths to God he practices and sees and puts the seal of validity. Yes, I have seen. It reaches to the ultimate. It reaches to the ultimate. Not only Hinduism, also denominations, others also, other religions also. He practices and says, yes, it will lead you to the ultimate. And then he differentiates essentials and non-essentials. According to time changing, drop the non-essentials and hold on to the essentials so that you not misinterpret or misuse the scriptures. So here comes into picture, we honor three aspects. It must satisfy the scriptures, scripture must be there. That is the authority for us. Then there must be Shruti is scriptures. Yukti, it must satisfy human reasoning. An evolved soul, a noble soul, an agragami in the society is his, not everybody's intellect. An evolved person's intellect, it must be able to satisfy the reasoning. And then third is the Anubhuti. Has anybody realized who can tell, yes, I have seen God? How Naren runs from people to people. Have you seen God? Have you seen God? Just to get that pramana. Last he gets one person who says, yes, I have seen more clearly than I am seeing you. He can be talked to, interacted with, communed with. And not only I have done it, you too can do. I can make you do it. That satisfies. So always we go with these three authorities of the Vedanta, Shruti, Yukti, Anubhuti, so that we will not err